So we've officially began our journey to Europe. We are on the way to Dallas. I wanted to give Oklahoma one more chance. I've only played 2 courses in this state. They absolutely suck, but we're switching it up. You guys had recommended Blackhawk. I think it's the name of the course, and that's the layout we're playing. I know that. This is a very long and technical course. We also have Emily operating the camera today, so take it easy on her. This is gonna be her first try. Zooming, I can already tell you right now, is gonna be an issue, but I think we'll be okay.
Gotta get my boots ready.
All right, here we go, 284, straight down this tunnel. Lots and lots of water. Yeah. It just rained and there's a storm on its way. It's 25, 30 mile an hour winds right now. We should be good though, because I think we're in the woods. Gonna go NV one off the top. I hope I don't hit anything because there is a lot of water on the way to the basket. Good branch. An amazing branch, actually. 2 off the top though. Emily, how's the zooming looking?
Looking great.
All right, here we go, proxy. That's a lot better, I think. Still pretty short. Surely we don't walk up this, right?
I know, that's what I was thinking.
Could not walk down the fairway, entirely too wet. Both shots, ridiculously short. So we're going with the second one. Alrighty, I have a feeling that this wind is gonna be pretty mean to me today. Got a par though. Hole 2, 515 feet. T sign says par 3, UDIS says par 4, and I'll take the par 4. We got a Mando tree to deal with on the right. I'm gonna go with my prototype DD3. Gotta keep this low underneath the ceiling and then kind of have this really drift off to the left. Don't hit the tree. Sweet. I think that looks good. Emily, how are we doing?
Doing good.
Lots and lots of standing water out here, that's for sure. I've got a clear look at the basket. Gonna go with the Envy, my newer Envy. This one is a little bit more stable, so I think it'll be able to handle the headwind a little bit better. This run up in the water is gonna be disgusting. Okay, that should be close enough. I'm not gonna lie, this course is actually pretty nice. I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. I definitely think I played like 2 janky courses, so I'm sorry to take it pretty rough on you Oklahomians. One thing though for sure, is it ever not windy here? Who would ever want to live at this place? No offense, but you guys just have nothing but tornadoes and wind, bro. Got a birdie, that's cool. 1 down through 2.
Practicing your accent?
Wait, I think we go backwards now. I think. Definitely have to use U-disc.
That tree.
Yeah, I think we go back off here into the woods. I'm assuming that this course is gonna get pretty crazy because with the name Blackhawk, that's gotta be a pretty tough course, right? By the way, it's a par 62 with 8,000 feet of distance. I like the name Blackhawk. By the way, I'm gonna rate this course out of 10 at the very end. The other 2 courses were like 4s, bro. God awful. And if the camera's shaky, take it easy on Emily, but feel free to roast her in the comment section. So aim.
Look at this.
That's pretty sick. Those are some beautiful flowers. Hey, yo. Hole 3, par 3, 445 feet. Peep the T signs. Can you zoom in on this? Or we can walk up. This is probably the coolest looking T signs I've ever seen, like actual still frame pictures. It looks like a forehand shot, but I don't have a 450-foot forehand right now, so we're gonna go backhand turnover. With my Emperor, I'm down to only 1 Emperor. I'll share that story later. Gonna play a nice backhand turnover route. This will test Emily's zoom capabilities. By backhand turnover, I just mean a straight hyzer. All right, so we finally got eyes on the basket. I am pretty far off the fairway. Not too bad. Definitely just an easy little pitch up, I think. Another good opportunity to see Emily's tracking capabilities. Nice.
That was smooth.
Oh yeah? Oh, you hyping yourself up?
Yeah, I saw the disc the whole time.
This was definitely a tough hole. Forehand if you got 450, but you gotta play that thing low and screaming. I think we're over here. The more I keep playing, the more I'm loving this course. Par 4, 480 feet, tight fairway, dogleg to the right. So straight, I might bust out the forehand this time. I think with this DD3, I'm trying to do something low. Might want to push that woodline long and then have this finish off to the right. Regardless, I need to stay in the fairway. I think that looks, oh, I stopped myself the second I started going for that tree. That's a fairway hit though. I'm starting to really love wooded courses, but when you got a wooded course that has grass in the fairway, first of all, this must be a mower's nightmare, but this, for whatever reason, makes me absolutely love wooded courses. Got smacked down by the tree, but I'm still in prime positioning as far as the fairway. There's a Blackhawk. Anyways, going A2, keeping it low, playing it out to the right, and then having that skip back, and hopefully dodging some of those guardian trees. I'm liking it. That's perfect. Let's go. Thought it was a good shot. It wasn't bad. I ended up a little long, and I'm in the water, and I'm going to cheat. You know what? No, I'm not. Let me get a little flip. Okay, I'll take it from here. Oh, my feet are soaked. My feet are absolutely soaked. For the birdie. All right, there we go. Just in case we happen to do something crazy out here, I want to play all the holes according. I hate doing this, but when I play a new course and they've got multiple layouts, the smartest thing to do, play the short layout. I, however, never do that. I'm always like, give me the hardest layout, and usually 9 times out of 10, I end up regretting it. So far, I'm happy about it though. Without a doubt, these tee signs are hands down the best tee signs I've ever seen. It gives you all the information that you need to know, the freaking feet of where the landing zones are, and then extra pictures, because this one's a par 5, 560 feet, straight shot, and then right off to the left. I'm thinking I have to play it high to really get around that corner, but I'm scared that's a lot of mud. I'm scared that there's a lot more trees over there in the fairway than I think. I'm gonna go with this Emperor pretty high. We're not gonna be able to see it land, but we will see if I can make it around this corner. Oh, that thing is straight. Clipped a couple trees. I think I saw it hit the fairway. I guess we'll see. Look at these fairways. This is like my ideal wooded course because you've got death on left and right, but you have an actual gap to hit. Without a doubt, we're getting a 7 on the score. I can tell you that. Ooh-wee. Oh my gosh, we got some problems. So I made it around the corner, but there's 2 clumps of trees. I'm right here in the middle of one. I think we've got like 250 feet worth of distance to the pin, except a very low ceiling, and I'm gonna have to go through the gap of these trees with the pyro. It's gonna have to be low, some thick grass, so I'm not really getting any skip. So I'm gonna have to kind of get this pretty close. Like I said, I'm not expecting a lot of ground play. It's whether or not I can hit this initial gap and then keep it underneath the ceiling. Well, there's the no ground play I was talking about.
I wore the right shoes for this. I better not see a snake.
We're just outside C1. In hindsight, I probably should have gone with like a fairway driver. That way I'd make sure I'd get the distance, but we've got a 40-footer. Quick question, with it being so windy here in Oklahoma, would you say that a majority of your guys' courses is wooded? If so, that makes sense. Anyways. That had like 3 rotations a minute. As long as we're not getting bogeys, I cannot complain. Okay, hole 6, 286 feet. 2 options. We got the forehand out left or the backhand out right. 270. I think I'd feel more comfortable with the backhand, but this forehand route looks a little bit more open, so we're gonna go FD3. I'm worried that I'm not gonna get enough distance to the right, but we'll test it out. Just hit it on some hyzer. Gotta beat that thicker late tree and then have it finish off back to the right. Get under everything. Oh, I wasn't expecting to hit that tree. Oh, that looked so much better than I thought it was gonna be.
Show them the Owala that I got you.
Oh, so Emily got me a new water bottle. I like it, except tell me, is this kind of girly?
It's blue.
I know it's blue, but
blue
I guess
is like the universal boy color.
Yeah, but that's kind of purple.
No, it's not.
I mean, it still tastes like water, but I wouldn't be busting this open in front of my homies, you know what I mean?
Oh.
That tree stopped me from being parked, I'll say that. Because I hit it and I'm sitting at the same putt I just had. I had the height right last time. We'll see if we can get it on the pole. That looks good.
Yeah.
Oh! We hitting C2s, we know we going dummy now. It only took 3 to hey, yo!
Oh, what is that?
What happened to this thing? We got a halo. See ya, halo, halo. Let's see how it flies. It's my new putter. I'm gonna put that back where I found it.
Oh my.
Hole 7, 307 feet, very, very tight gap. Emily asked if this is going faster now that I have her help. This is gonna help, especially in the editing room, because I think she's zooming in. However, she's a little slowpoke because I get up here to the tee pad and I gotta wait a minute for her to get here. Gonna go with the MD1. This is a
so many airplanes.
That's why they call it Blackhawk. Sheesh, 300 feet. Let's see if we can hit the gap. Not the gap I was going for, but that's looking good. Short again. What, dude? 300-foot shots in the woods seem so much farther than they really are. This is 250 feet. I've got another MD1. This is just a giggle shot. Gap's a little bit closer. I'm gonna try to go for the ace run. Basically throwing the same exact shot I just tried. Does it finish? All right, that's enough. First signs of a little whisker. I'm just outside C1 again. I've just been big chilling in C2 right now. Looking at about 35 feet if these whiskers are accurate. Basket seems to be a couple inches lower, which is almost for my benefit. Not low enough. Oh! To hit the gap to get a putt and then to wank it. All right, things are getting a little dangerous. We're back out here in the open, 340 feet over the water, over the trees. Basket's hiding off to the left. Thankfully, we kind of have this headwind right to left, and I'm gonna go time lapse to just really make sure that this hyzers and doesn't do anything too crazy. I don't care what happens, I cannot lose another disc. I lost it. Oh my gosh, okay. I thought I lost that for sure. That was an absolute shank job, kind of embarrassing, but it's not in the water. I got insanely lucky. I just threw it right in the middle of that hanging tree and it somehow fought through. This is the farthest putt of the day, maybe even outside C2. Emily, if I make it, can we play another round of disc golf?
Oh yeah.
She just shook her head no. Okay, well. Damn it. Oh, this is a far putt too. Okay. Well, I did say anything can happen as long as I don't lose the disc. I prefer not to have a bogey though. Par. And in the front nine on this 400-foot straight shot, the only issue is that there's the pond right and left. So this is just straight stretch of fairway. I'm gonna play the hyzer with prototype DD3. Not necessarily a hyzer, just kind of a flat release out to the right. Low and screaming. Hopefully I do not bring any of that water into play. Kind of slipped on the tee pad. Thankfully that thing's beefy, because that would have definitely gone on the water if it was a different disc. Okay, pin high, so it's not too bad. Emily, how are we looking on the zooms?
Looking pretty good.
All right, bet. So I'm hitting the shots decent, but I keep finding like right here at circle's edge. This one's definitely inside though, so that's good. My C2 stats are not looking the best right now. Okay, for the birdie. Here we go.
Whoop, whoop.
Thanks, Em. You back me up like 10 more feet though, I'm hitting the koozie. 4 down heading into back nine snack time, 411 feet. You might be able to see the pin way off there into the woods. Emily, can we see the pin way off there into the woods?
Barley.
There is this gap to the left if you really want to avoid the water, but I think I'm just going to risk it all. I'm going to try the big hyzer this time.
Always risking it.
The Emperor. I almost lost the disc earlier, so I want to redeem myself. We also have a helping tailwind, so that should help carry this Emperor up and over the water. Oh, get around it. It did. Oh my gosh, Emily, did you get that? Did you get that?
I wasn't super zoomed in, but yeah.
From here, it looked like it almost went in, I think. But you know how I be sometimes. That had to have been close, because I skipped in front of the basket, and I'm a little bit long. Emily, I hope you hit that zoom. Okay.
I hit a little zoom.
Again, 30 feet.
Woo-wee!
Left pocket. Hey, I don't know what like a good score is out here, but I feel like I'm kind of shredding right now. Hole 11, 270 feet. Basket's kind of hiding through the woods over there to the right. This is just a forehand shot all day, even a backhand turnover. I am gonna go with the forehand though. I need to practice. 270, a little too far for my A2. Easy FD3 shot all day. Just pop this thing on some hyzer, let the FD3 do the rest. A little higher than I wanted. I think I missed out on some of the distance, but let's see what a backhand turnover would look like. Here's the proxy. Going with basically the same height since we're doing the backhand turnover. Glad I went with the forehand, that was ugly. I think backhand turnover would have actually been the play. We've got another C2 right in between the trees. We are lined up with this puppy. The only thing is, can I give it the height? Too much, actually. For the tap in. Almost too high again. We're working too much on the height. Definitely a missed birdie opportunity. Hole 12, straight down this hallway, 575 feet. Of course, you want to get as much distance as you can, but I think staying in the fairway is going to be the most important part. However, I'm feeling it. So with my Emperor and screaming underneath this tunnel, hopefully we can get the distance and stay in the fairway. Keep flipping, oh, it's going to finish. Dang. Fairly new to the bag. I'm still trying to get it dialed in. I think a few more throws, it's gonna be a nasty flip up and just hold the turn shot. I don't know if there was just a massive thunderstorm that we had just missed, but this course is crazy wet and it looks like it holds water pretty bad. I got plenty of distance. I'm not too far off the fairway. I am in like shin deep water over here. So I think I'm gonna go flex forehand with the pyro. I mean, oh my gosh, yeah, I'm literally gonna be standing in this. I'm taking relief back, so we'll be here. Let me move this bag. In line with the basket right here. Going to a knee, forehand pyro shot, low ceiling. I'm gonna have to test it to get the distance and hopefully this kind of pans out nicely. Not too bad, but just right back in that 40-foot spot. I'm surprised I got the distance. I didn't think I was pin high. If anything, I'm actually a little bit past the basket. I'll give that dude a little flip. Got this tree right on my back. I might go over here. Yeah, this is a lot better. Oh, Nate dog. To the water?
Whoa.
Thanks, Em. That was a pretty bad release. Now I'm in a horrible lie. Speaking of that awful water I was talking about. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that is never a good feeling. Yikes, dude. Air ball.
You got this one, baby. Come on.
Oh. Thanks, Em. Well, go ahead and get me off of this hole. Okay, hole 13. Hopefully we can get our bounce back on this one. 2 lanes. I love holes like this where they give you 2 distinct options. Forehand out to the left, backhand out to the right, 389 feet. This wind is picking up, the storm is coming. Going with the Proto DD3 through this backhand gap, and then just kind of crossing the fingers with some of those late trees. Oh, early.
Oh, it's hanging.
We can't be choking now. What, it's raining?
Oh.
Thankfully it isn't too bad. I've got just a standstill backhand shot with the Envy, probably like 125 away. Put this close, take our par, and move on. That was bad. Emily's out here icing me. I get to the shot, I gotta wait for a minute for her to get here. For this sketchy 15-footer.
Ooh, that was sketchy.
We got off the bogey train, so that's good. Hole 14, 590 feet. Again, T-sign says par 4. I'm going with U-disc, and it's a par 5. I want the eagle. This is a straight initial tee shot, kind of bends off to the right a little bit, and then hard shot off to the left. I'm gonna go with that Emperor again. I keep putting it on a little baby hyzer, and it's flipping to flat but then finishing, so I'm gonna try to put this on an Anheuser release. That way it'll hold the turn, hopefully get me far enough to the right to open up for that second shot. How'd we do, Em? That look good? She's pretty confident. I can't wait to get to the editing room. I think that was a good shot on my end. If I could have gotten up there to that water, that would have been a prime spot for the aggressive shot. I'm still too short. Got this corner to get around. Pin is still probably 400 plus feet. I'd say more like 380. I definitely can't get aggressive. I want the birdie. So I might just go like MD1, kind of play like a little hyzer flip. Actually, I lied. I'm gonna go flex forehand. Lots of angle, almost like a roller angle. Just gonna kind of get around the corner and see if this will pan out and keep carrying forward. Not bad. Nah, okay. Little off the fairway, but not too bad. I got about 80 more feet forward, straight hallway shot down to the basket, but I'm a noodle arm, so I didn't get the distance. Not a bad shot. This tree kick helped keep me kind of in the fairway, so I still have a backhand turnover shot into the green. I was gonna go Envy. I don't want to risk leaving this short, so we'll bust out the MD1. Gonna go stand still because I've got some kind of weird footing, and just kind of hit this little left of the basket on an Anheuser release and have it kind of work its way over to right towards the basket. Now just sit nicely. Whew, I've only had like 1 park job, huh? I left some meat on the bone. There's a whisker right here. I'm right at 32 feet. We've got a tailwind funneling through these woods. So kind of aim at the band, expect a little bit of drop at the end of the putt. Nice. I keep catching my little whiskers right here. So I'll come down to the putt, and I smack the little strings. Whiskers, what the freak am I talking about? Here we go. Putter's back. We had a little hiccup, but we back. Hole 15, 360 feet. One of my favorite shots to throw in the woods, just dead straight. The MD1, 360 is kind of pushing it on distance, but I feel like I can get this thing to go straight the longest compared to my fairways. But here we go. I'm gonna have to bring the ceiling into play, but my only focus is really just hitting the gap. Oh, that looked so good out of the hand. Let me run that back. This doesn't count, okay? Blue and pink, we'll know the difference. That other one up there is blue and red. I'm gonna see if I can pure the gap. Same exact line. And you can tell I've really been favoriting that first one because that other one has a little bit of flip up to it. How? Not even kissing a chain? That was so close, I felt. Full of the paw. Hole 16, storm is coming. 280 feet, par 3. You've got the gap that I'm gonna hit my Envy with straight. And at the very end, I just need a subtle finish. MD1s are back. Going with my purple Envy. This one tends to stay straight for a while, and that's kind of what I need on a shot like this. Nate dog. Disregard everything I said. So I am pretty pinched. Been rushing myself on these last few holes. I'm taking the chill pill, all right? I'll stay out here in the thunderstorms. I don't want to give up any more dumb strokes. Here's an attempt at a crazy 70-footer. A lot of water. Whatever. I forgot a towel too, by the way. All right, you know what? We're taking our time on this one. Hole 17, par 4, 630 feet. At about 350 feet, the fairway starts drifting off to the left. We're gonna go with the DD3. You guys already know. Little trees kind of causing some problems. This guy shouldn't really cause any problems, but mentally it's there. Tight initial gap. Get as much distance as I can before this thing kind of skip flares off to the left. That is a fun fairway shot. That's good. I didn't get the skip flare off to the left, but I'm in the middle of the fairway. It's nice because the storm's coming in, so now Emily's picking up the pace. She's ready to get back to the car. It kind of came back to bite me because UDisc said this is a par 4, but the T sign says a par 5, so kind of unfortunate, but I think we'll be good. Like I said, we're sitting in the fairway. I kept hinting towards I was going to tell you guys the story about what happened to that other Emperor. I'll save that for another video. But long story short, I got a disc stuck 80 feet up in a tree, and while attempting to get that disc stuck, I got 2 other discs stuck. So the whole ordeal was 4 hours. I got it all on video. I'll share it another day. We're sitting pretty good. Flex forehand with my FD3, releasing it straight at the basket on a little Annie, seeing if I can kind of flex down there through the trees and then work back to the right. Man, we were really choking coming down the stretch, huh? Well, if this was a par 5, I'd be feeling a lot better about myself. Easy up and down, I think. A2, swinging it out to the left, putting it close, taking our par, moving on. We're good. Final hole, 18, par 4, 540 feet. I can see this initial gap that I need to hit off to the right, and it looks like uphill, but I can't see that far. A little pond right here in front of the tee pad. I am busting out, not this DD3, but this DD3. Not necessarily playing a flip up. I just kind of want to hit it really hard, get it to go straight, and then have that hard finish back to the right. I don't think I got the distance right. I look to still be off the fairway. Weird footing, big trunk right in the way. I don't think it affects my swing. The shot seems a lot more open over here. Looks like we're not getting that fancy little ending we thought. This is dead, so I'm moving it. Oh, this is a lot bigger than I thought. We'll try that backhand turnover shot again. Get sneaky. Thank you. And we've got a 40-footer. Not for the birdie, but for my ego. Please go in. Thank you. Okay, that was a sloppy back 9. I had a lot of strokes left out there. I think we ended up shooting 5 down.
Whoa.
Thanks, babe.
That's good.
For a 241 rated round. So as far as my rating of the course, I only have 3 complaints. 1, the standing water's kind of crazy, okay? My shoes are absolutely disgusting. It's a mess, okay? Second thing, I'm not trying to be a baby, okay? But finding the next tee pad when you're new, not the easiest thing to do. Every time you walk up to the hole, there's like 5 trails going off. You don't know which one to take. UDisc makes it easy though, but that's just a little tiny complaint. Third complaint. What was my third complaint?
Only 2.
Okay, it might have only been 2 complaints.
Gorgeous course.
I was gonna say, as a positive, this course, amazing. As far as like wooded courses and like technicality, this was perfect. I mean, you have your legit gaps that you need to hit. There's no like miscellaneous random trees in the middle of the fairway that kind of makes it like a gambling shot. This was, if you hit your gap and you hit the line, you should be getting the birdie. There's no like real easy gimme holes. Like even the short par 3s were difficult. I don't even think I got any of them. What I would rate it, 8.1. Like if I'm ever back in this Tulsa area, I'm hitting up this course again without a doubt.
With boots on.
With boots on. But thank you guys for watching. We're on our way to Texas. I think we're gonna play Veterans Park next. So I'll see you guys then. Thanks for watching. Peace.